Well, guys, I wasn't gonna make this video. I gotta haul garbage up. Y'all say garbage, I gotta take it. I'm getting ready to take it to the dump. But I tried to make a video a minute ago fishing. I just failed, and I was like, I'm over it. And then I got the thing. I was like, I'm gonna make this video. I thought there for a little while. I thought I ain't gonna do it, and then I got to thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. First off, I'm gonna start by saying, as a storefront, Bass Pro Shop is the best, you know, fishing and hunting retail store in the world, if you ask me. When it comes to quality of storefront, attention to detail, they can't be beat, hands down. I mean, you can get anything from a bass boat to a bobber stop there. I mean, their stores are huge. They have tons of stuff. I mean, if you can't find it at Bass Pro Shop, there's something wrong. But I want to talk about something else. For the amount of people like me that live in areas that Bass Pro Shop stores aren't readily available. I mean, the closest Bass Pro Shop store to me is like 100 miles. So it's pretty much almost a day's, you know, journey to go down there and use their store. So like myself and like many other people, what do? If you want to shop at Bass Pro Shop, you got to go online. Well, when I got that tiny light, or what is it called? Is it the tiny light? The glass rod and the tiny light reel from Bass Pro Shop. I ordered another rod and another reel. I was going to do a comparison for that graphite and that glass rod at the same time. Well, unfortunately, the other rod was damaged when I received it. Now, I've ordered from Bass Pro Shop 1,000 times. And in the box, you always get, you know, your papers, and you get a, what is it called? A return paper or whatever. It's a return form. I'm out of it. It's a return form. Now, when I got that rod, it was damaged when I received it, and I thought, you know, return forms are for, you know, for a return. So I called Bass Pro Shop. And I was like, hey, I got this rod, you know, it's like a $30 rod. It was damaged. I was like, you know, what can we do? Can you send me another one? I send this one back. And the guy says, well, you got the return form in your thing. He was like, you have to fill that return form out. Now, fill a form out. I mean, I don't know. I mean, people still send, you know, you have to film this form out and mail it into Bass Pro Shop. And it takes 2 to 3 weeks from the time they receive it to process it for your return. And I was like, well, wait a minute, I'm not wanting to return it, I just want to replace it. It's damaged. I received it damaged. And the guy was like, I know it sucks, people complain about it all the time. And I was like, my mind was blown. I was like, what? I was like, so you're telling me in 2017 you have to take a piece of paper, fill it out for something that's not your fault, and return it or send it by mail? You have to get an envelope and a you know, a stamp and mail it to a company that's as big as Bass Pro Shop, and wait 3 to 4 weeks, you know, on average, for them to process it so you can return something. To me, that just, it blew my mind. I mean, for Amazon, and none of these are, you know, I'm not promoting Amazon in any way. I mean, if you don't use Amazon, whatever. If you do, you do, whatever. I'm not getting paid by anybody. Amazon, I'm gonna stop here for just a second. Amazon has a 2-day, you know, they have 2-day shipping, of course. They have Prime. If you have something damaged, they return it for, actually, to be exact, the Okuma rod, which the other rod and reel that I ordered from Bass Pro Shop, which I won't mention because I don't want to slander any names of any companies or anything, because it's really not their fault. I ordered that Okuma rod from Amazon Prime. The first rod I received, the eye was damaged. Now, I didn't bash her, I didn't say anything about it because it was probably just in shipping or something. It happens. So I contacted Amazon, and they had me another rod sent to me within 2 days. And to beat all, this is the rod they sent me, the one I used in the video. The other rod is right here, still with the damaged eye. They told me not to worry about it. It's just got a crack. It's not even that big a deal. It was just cutting my line. It was just you know, you wouldn't even notice it unless you're a fisherman and you look at stuff like that, and I noticed it right when I got it. They told me not even to worry about it. Don't even send it back. It's not worth it. They thanked me as a customer, and they sent it immediately. And I thought, I got to thinking, in a day and age where something like that, I mean, a company, no wonder Amazon's just destroying the online market if they're doing stuff like that, because their customer service is great. This is no promotion. I'm not getting paid by Amazon. Their Bass Pro Shop as a storefront is great. If I would have bought it, and I don't know if I could buy it online and take it back to a store, which I imagine I could, but it being a day's journey, it wasn't, you know, I just trashed the rod out. I gave it to a friend. The tip was broke off of it. He may fix it. I didn't care. You know, it was 30 bucks. I just washed it over. But the fact is, now what if you were having a tournament, or if you're like many people that, you know, getting a rod or reel is a privilege. You know, it's something that you save for, you work for, you have an allowance, you're young or you're older and your wife won't let you get one, you got to work up for it, whatever it may be. If you're waiting and saving and you get a $200-something rod or a $300 rod or whatever it may be, and it comes damaged and you have to wait another month to get it back, that's unacceptable. I mean, just like, that is ridiculous. That is horrible customer service. And I promise you this is true. You can look it up. That return form that you receive when you order online from Bass Pro Shop, if it is damaged. Now I could see, like, if you were like, I used it for a week, I didn't like it, I sent it back, that would somewhat be acceptable. You know what I mean? But it being damaged when you receive it and then making you wait a month to get another one is freaking ridiculous. I mean, that's stupid. You know, Bass Pro Shop loses probably hundreds of customers a day because I'll never order online again, just for the simple fact that, you know, what if it's damaged? I don't want to have to wait a month to get another thing and send a form in and all kinds of junk. That's ridiculous. You know, they need to change that. If they want to succeed on the online, you know, in the online market at all, that's got to go. You know, that's a thing that needs to go. You know, they need to retwerk that and fix it. It's not 1991 anymore. Very little, if any, people, and if you do send letters or, you know, pay your bills, you know, by mail, that's fine. I'm not hating on anybody. No, I don't. And neither do, you know, a lot of people. I imagine. I mean, I'm sure there are people that do, but I don't do that. I mean, we live in a day and age where everything I pay goes off a card. You know, it's automatic. It's not a big deal. It just is what it is. Sorry, guys. I crossing the road here. But yeah, living in a day and age where you have to physically mail a letter off to get something returned in 2017 is just unacceptable, man. I mean, it's just, that's ridiculous. And it's just, I don't get it. But I just want to make this video. It's a small rant, but it's a big rant. And if you didn't know this, because there's probably, you know, thousands of people order Bass Pro Shop, never have a problem. Well, that's fine until you have a problem. And when you have a problem, you realize that you can't immediately fix that problem, then it's a huge problem. Now, if you live within a Bass Pro Shop, you know, a store that's relatively close to you, which lots of people do, it's not that big a deal. But if you're like me and countless other people, I imagine, that order online because they don't live right next to a store and they don't have the time to run, you know, 100 miles to a store, then yeah, it's a problem. But I just want to make this video. It might be a little bouncy a little way. I was driving and coming across here. Now it's getting a little noisy. I just wanted to make this video, shed some light on it. Y'all may hate me for it. People may hate me, or they may love me. I don't know. Who knows what'll happen. But I appreciate y'all watching my videos. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And share this video. Let other people know. All right, guys. Y'all guys take it easy. See you later.